About McDonald's robots, all right? It's like uh it's like a huge thing. So if you're a fast food worker or you know a fast food worker, I mean, they've just been jobs that people have to do, the first time I worked at a fast food restaurant, I worked at Subway. But now they are kind of even like low end jobs they're producing robots for. So I think last year we saw for the first time that that um, they're gonna start using robots in fast food restaurants. I think there's a place in LA or something like that. And they like make everything like the burger, the fries, everything was robotic. We also saw there's a company Bear Robotics that started making kind of like robot servers. So these kind of bring the tray out and serve you. Um, so we and I wanted to show you guys videos on like what these robot servers look like. So let me just make sure I don't see. Sometimes I forget I put the wrong setting on the YouTube. So let me just make sure that my live settings are correct. YouTube. Someone's in the room. Let me know. Let's see. Let's see. Mm, okay. Yep. Yep. We are live. Let me see. Let me see. All right, guys. So today we are going to cover robots in restaurants. So what are these? What are these looking like? All right, guys. So today we are going to cover robots in restaurants. So what are these? What are these looking like? All right, guys. So today we are going to cover robots in restaurants. So what are these? What are these looking like? Hey, Matrix Rants. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everyone. Make sure you guys are liking it up. So, if you think, you know, if you look at jobs, we talk robots on this channel. If you look at jobs like, McDonald's workers, like Wendy's workers, do you do you guys know that these workers, their jobs are no longer kind of safe? So, like, I like to go out randomly, connect with people, ask them about what they think about robots and whether they're going to be like in their workplace soon. And most people don't believe that robots can come and take jobs or that they'll be working with robots. But the reality is that in 5 years, they expect 4 out of 5 people to be working with a robot. So it's kind of like everything is stuck in the sci-fi, like iRobot, Terminator, and no one really thinks that these things are rolling out at the pace that they are. So like today, I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if anyone here is working in like the fast food industry or something like that, but I wanted to show you guys like what these robots that are like being implemented at McDonald's and like all that stuff is happening. Hey, Matrix Rants, welcome in, everybody, welcome. Um, so robots in McDonald's. So yo guys, look at this. It's pretty wild. Um, Let me flip it on you guys. So we're looking at robots like working at fast food restaurants. So I'm just pulling it up on my computer. Oh, I got my privacy screen. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, guys. So, let's see if I can find like a short. Let's look at shorts. Uh, these are my shorts. So, all right. So, robots cook food. Robots cook food. Let's look at this. Oh, we got to add first. But yo guys, hit that sub button, sub up. We going over like all things about robots, about life every day at 7:30 to 9 a.m. I'm live during that time. So like, yo, let's check it out. Let's check it out. So you're gonna start going to like McDonald's, all right? And you're gonna be seeing this in the background. It's coming soon. It's coming so soon. So Lillian, welcome in. Adam Edits, welcome in. So in 5 years, 4 out of 5 people will be working with a robot. And people are kind of still stuck in this sci-fi phase. Like it's sci-fi that robots are going to be working working with working with us. But look at this stuff, man. It's wild. They flip the burgers. How would you guys feel about getting your food this way? I mean, it's kind of being pushed like no matter what that they're gonna start making all the fast food robotic. You see this video? That's from a place called, oh, that's Chipotle. Dang, I love Chipotle. Chipotle is one of my favorite places to eat. It looks like they're going to start using robots too. So yeah, man, like people saying people are cooked. I mean, it's so wild that such a big change is coming. Like these AI, these robots. I'm very, I don't have a strong opinion on like robots, not robots. I mean, it's just kind of a reality of what's rolling out. And yet, like, where's the public discussion at? That's why I get on here, and I think it's like a worthwhile thing to talk about. So, yeah, guys, if you're joining in, please sub up. Please sub up. Help me, help me. I'm trying to be a a creator in this space. So I get on live every day, and it's like slow by slow. Someone asked, what about police officers, firefighters, and medics? Yeah, I'm gonna how about we cover that tomorrow on the stream? I'll pull up all these videos because they have police officers already that are robots in Thailand. They've rolled out like a robotic police force. In China, they have a robotic police force. So, these are things to think about. Like, there's going to be so many displaced people from these type of robots. Like, what are we going to do? And I want to show you another video. Check this out. This robot has like this McDonald's has like no employees. So it's like, look at that. So in the US, yeah, they do have that as well. There's a company called Flock Safety, and they do a lot of like robot type policing. So we can go over that. But look at this. A McDonald's with zero employees, guys. So I think we really need to move the discussion out of like, it's just iRobot fantasy. I hate robots, because that's how the discussion really is. But I think if we move that discussion to kind of a bit more like what's going on with all these robots being pushed out, how's it going to affect my job? Like, I'm not saying like the traditional career path is not going to work for people growing up now. I'm just saying like there hasn't been a time before where you're being forced to compete against AI, against robots. So I think it's definitely worthwhile to kind of engage in that discussion. And that's what I do. I don't have a strong opinion. I don't have all the answers for you, but I do want to have like those meaningful conversations. Like in the comment section, I want to learn, what you guys are interested in robotics, like how you think it will affect, what if you had a robot at home, what would you want it to do? You know? So, yeah, I mean, so in 2030, they're definitely going to be, I don't know, taking over. Like, I don't want people to be like scared about this kind of stuff because, it's always a way, there's always a positive way forward. Um, I just think it's to your advantage to learn about robots and how it's going to affect the career that you want to go in. So, I definitely think that it's something you should pay attention to, and I think you'll learn a lot by just kind of like by being equipped with robots. So, um, sub up, guys, sub up, sub up. Thank you all for being here. Um, so let's see what else. So there's another company. They're called they're called Burger Bots. All right, and I'll just show you how wild this is. So, um, it's like another company similar to that, like how McDonald's is doing it, and they have like they make your whole meal just like that. So it's definitely like things are changing, and like who else, what other channels are like discussing this? You know what I mean? Like these are definitely like super important things to discuss. Like I think it's super important that we pay attention to this sort of stuff. What do you guys think? And one thing, like, I feel like, cooks make things different ways. Sometimes they add a little flavor or whatever. And it's kind of odd to me, like, getting a robotic meal. You know what I mean? Like, I would say, like, I don't know if I'm super into that. Like, I would rather, they say like a home cooked meal is better. You put kind of you put love into the food and it goes a long way. Like those are all sayings. And I think I kind of agree. Like I'm not sure I would love this type of burger. I think I'd rather go somewhere where they're cooking the food, but that's just me. I know sometimes people don't cook the best as well. So um yeah, I mean, these type of restaurants, like I don't think people are super fascinated by it, but it's a reality. I think businesses, it's a bit cheaper for them to do it this way, so it's gonna happen. Um, and I want to show you another thing. So not just the role, like that's kind of displacing a lot of roles of like cooks, but what about the servers? So there's there's these type robots. They're gonna have the food in them, and they'll just be like delivering the food. So that's more workers. And one reason why it's important to kind of have the discussion is in other countries they're rolling out AI a little bit different. Like here, it's kind of like they want to replace all the labor. They want all the labor to be kind of replaced. Um, but in other countries, like they're just doing it so that they can decrease costs in manufacturing. I think in China there's a big push so that they have cheaper cars, but like I don't see anywhere in the U.S. where that's the focus. The focus here seems to always be on like how do we replace the maximum amount of jobs. So, another reason why it's important to kind of talk about this stuff. Guys, make sure you sub up if you enjoying learning about all these different types of robots. Looks like your fast food workers are soon going to be kind of, a lot of robots. This is an industry where they're implementing it pretty stuff. In the city I live, there are robots that deliver groceries to your house. Yeah, that's wild, man, or girl, I'm not sure. But Matrix Rants, yo, I appreciate all the engagement today. And that's definitely certainly wild, man. Like we cover all that stuff on the stream, so appreciate. Definitely. So, guys, I mean, it's been an interesting talk this morning. We've covered a lot of different types of robots. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up here soon. So tomorrow, I think I can go over like firefighters, policemen. So we'll go over those type of robots on the stream. But until then, you know, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thanks for engaging. We learned so much. I'll show the video one more time. Man, looks like robots are coming to Chipotle soon. Look at this. So tomorrow we're gonna go over the firefighters and policemen, but look, the servers, robots. The cooks, they're gonna have robots there too. So guys, it's important to pay attention to this stuff because it will be affecting you. Don't miss out by just saying like, oh, it's just sci-fi. Like this is gonna be rolling out McDonald's, Chipotle, Starbucks. Look, they'd rather have robots than pay the minimum wage there. So yeah. Hey, Matrix, don't worry about that Streamlabs thing. You're good with it. It's just like an automated moderator type thing. But yeah. All right, guys. I'm wrapping it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for checking me out this morning, and we'll talk then.